Good morning, friends, and welcome back. It has been a very long time since I have done a cash stuffing video, and the reason why is because I tried to go all digital with my planning and everything, my budgeting, my planning, my cash envelopes. I try to do it digitally, and it's just not working out for me. There's something about having the cash on hand, putting it in the envelopes, writing things down on paper that just suits me better. I don't know why that is. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and jump right in. When I went digital, I had emptied all of my binders and moved them to those specific accounts. And so everything in here is empty. However, some of the things inside these binders are not accurate anymore. There's things that we're going to pull out. I don't care for these vinyl binders, so I went ahead and picked up 2 new ones, and we're going to put them all in these kind of hardcover binders as we go. I also am going to start keeping track of every single envelope. So basically, we are starting over. This is not all the money that I have in savings. This is not all the money that I put in savings every week. It's just the additional, like when we get down here to the savings, it's just like the additional amount of savings that I just put back from the cash stuffing envelope. So I don't have anything left in my cash envelopes from the week due to the fact that everything's been digital, but I do still have my wallet envelopes, and we are going to go back to using those. I also since we have went back to school shopping and clothes shopping and shoe shopping and all that stuff, I did withdraw cash from the bank when we went and did all that. And these are the $5 bills left over from all of the change, which we're going to be adding back into our $5 challenge envelope. And I will get to that at the end of the video when I go to deposit this into the $5 challenge envelope. So we'll count that in a little bit. Over here to the side, so I'm going to be stuffing $630 into my cash envelope. I do have $680 here because $50 goes to my husband just for regular like spending this week. So I will set that aside so I don't forget to give it to him. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So in my personal envelope for my wallet, I keep this on hand. I also have an additional overflow wallet or overflow envelope in my binder here. So whatever I don't spend this week out of my envelope, I will roll it over and put it into the other one. So we will, of course, I'll show you that as we get to it. But in personal this week, it is, here, maybe I should count the money first. How about that? So I should have $630 here minus this $50 that I've already set aside, but I'm not counting on that $50. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 96, 20, or 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, makes 630. Okay, so there is that. I don't put anything into my cash envelopes that requires a $5 bill because I save every single $5 bill that I get. That's why I have this huge stack of $5 bills right here. That is just an additional savings. I generally keep this $5 bills for extra on vacation, or if we want to go away for a weekend, we use this kind of money. It just keeps me saving on a daily basis. When I'm spending money, it always just keeps me putting money to the side, saving money. Okay, so personal is going to get 50, so we have 20, 40, and 50. And I have wrote all of these cards out with the deposit because this is the first time I'm using these cards. It is the first paycheck in September, so that makes this September 3rd. And I'm going to just use these trackers. Ooh, this tracker don't fit in here. Well, shoot, I may have to, I didn't think that over. Okay, I may have to put the trackers for my wallet just back there behind my, in my wallet so I can keep track of it. Personal is done. Miscellaneous will get 20. Also, another thing I wanted to note, I have just this payday sinking fund sheet. I had bought the bundle from All Dolled Up by Sinai or So Crafty Sinai on YouTube here, but I have used most of it, and I'm not going to reprint this off. What I'm actually going to do is use these up that I have, and then when the Budget Mom's new Paycheck workbook comes out, I think it is pre-ordering on September 15th, I will be purchasing that. There's just something about having a planner that has a coil on it that just suits my needs the best. There's nothing wrong with this. I actually really like the format of her budget system that she has. It just, I don't like using the Happy Planner. I want to use that coil. So there's nothing against that for me, for her. But I am going to be changing this, but I am not going to be able, the pre-orders on like September 15th, and I don't think they ship until October 15th, so that's the reason why I'm just going to use these sheets until then, until I get it. Groceries is going to get 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. A lot of times I have been doing my grocery shopping online. If I find that to be the case, I will, if I decide that I'm going to do online grocery pickup, then I will just deposit this money back into the bank. But I think that I'll be going in store. Okay, so groceries is done. Next up is gas. I wrote that down wrong. Okay, next up is gas, and that's going to get 60, 20, 40, 60. So that goes in my gas envelope. I have a full tank, so I hope that I don't have to spend all 60 of that. I like having money left over at the end of the week so I can roll that over into my home project fund. And spending is going to get 40. And I usually don't do much spending, so hopefully I have this money at the end of the week as well. We'll see. I find that whenever I do everything digital, I spend more money than whenever I carry the cash around with me, because I don't want to spend it as much when I have the cash. Whereas if I do it digitally and I'm just swiping my card, I tend to spend more. I don't know what it is. So that's all for my wallet. We are going to move into this green binder. Okay, so I do have a grocery envelope in this green binder as well. If I have anything left over from my grocery wallet, I will roll this over into this grocery envelope, only because I'm going to be doing a pantry stock up in the next little bit. So I'll be adding money to this envelope in here as well, but all of the rollover grocery money will go in there. Here's my personal envelope that gets my rollover. Same with miscellaneous, although I generally don't put anything in there, and gas as well. Here is Liam's little envelope, and my boys get $10 allowance. He has these $3 bills and some coins in here, but he's gonna get a $10 bill. So that's gonna make his 13. And I don't do a budget sheet for the kids' allowance because there's just no need to. Whatever they have left over at the end of the month from their allowance, I roll over and put on their green light card, their green light debit card. Jack will also get $10. Ethan has got to come out of there. He is my oldest son. He's actually, his birthday is today. He's 19. He is moved out of the house. He is in college and doing his own thing, has his own job, so I no longer will need to stockpile him some money in there. Family Fun will get 20. You hear my dog outside barking uncontrollably. So Family Fun is going to get a $20 bill. And these, I will put the cards in here if they fit. I really didn't think that through. I ordered these. You know what? I'm gonna have to go in and cut like the bottoms off of all these, I think. So I'm not gonna fuss with that during this video. It would take forever. So I'm just gonna put the cash in, and then I'm gonna go back through, trim these up because I already have them. They just don't fit in. I mean, in theory, they should fit in there, but with the zipper and whatnot, they just don't. So I'm gonna trim those bottoms just slightly, but I'll come back and do that off camera because if not, this video is gonna take forever. Buffer gets 20 as well. So we're gonna put that in there. Pets in this envelope. This envelope goes towards like their pet food. I do have 2 different pet envelopes going on here. We'll get to that momentarily. But this one in the green binder, it goes towards like pet food, cat litter, all that jazz. We got chickens, we got ducks, we got 6 chickens, we got 2 ducks now, we got 2 dogs and 2 cats, and both of these cats had kittens. I rescued 2 cats and they both ended up being pregnant when I got them. So we've now had 2 litter of kittens, and as soon as their milk dries up and I can get them spayed, then I will most definitely be doing that. Sports is going to get 10. We are in football season, so right now we are, you know, sportsing it up. So I'm getting prepared for traveling to different places to go to sporting events. And so I'll just be adding a little bit of money into this one. School this week is getting 20 because I know I have 2 t-shirts to buy. And they're $10 each, so I just budgeted. Normally this wouldn't be getting anything because all their school needs are met currently right now, but because I know there's 2 t-shirts I have to buy, I went ahead and budgeted for that this week. House cash is not getting anything. I probably will start to stuff this, but not until I'm back on track and back to normal with my envelopes. We'll see what happens. And then deposit I don't need. So that is it for this guy. Moving on to, not that one, this one. I just am not a fan of these clear. I don't like how it bends my envelopes, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be transferring these into this guy as we go along here. We'll see if I can do that and talk at the same time. Okay. So clothing is going to be getting 20. I don't like this either. I like it to lay flat. So it's been bothering me for a while, and so now I'm just correcting that. So that is gonna get 20. Vacation will also get 20. I think, yep, 20, so I'll put that in there. We have, since I have done a cash stuffing envelope, you know what, I'm just gonna take all these out, like so, like that. Since I have done a cash envelope video the last time, we have been on vacation. We've gone to, my oldest son graduated this past year, so we went to prom, we graduated, we went on vacation. He started to go to college, also moved out of the house. It's been a long summer for me. So here is my graduation envelope, which I won't need for a long while because my next child is only in the 7th grade, but I will hang on to it. Christmas is going to get 20. Now with my Christmas envelope, it is something that we have a Christmas club account that comes out of our paychecks for Christmas for our family, but this is the money that we bless other people with. So that's the reason why I continue to put money in there, not for my family, but for somebody else's family if I want to bless them. Car maintenance is getting 20. Sports, this one will also get 10. This is just to build up in case they need cleats. My middle child is playing for, I've already bought his cleats. My middle child is playing for the school. It's already started. So I've already paid for his cleats. But the little guy, the 2nd grader, he's getting ready to start flag football. So I'll probably end up, they don't start playing flag football until, you know, a couple, 2-3 weeks after school starts. So we'll be getting him some cleats as well. Medical is going to get 20. Back to school. Okay, so I am going to continue to stuff this envelope, is getting 10. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I found that I didn't have enough money. Well, I did have enough money, but I felt like I could have spent more money if I would have allotted more money for that, and I didn't. So I want to go ahead and build this up for next year. So I'm just going to continue to put like $10 in there, just to get ready for next year. And then if they need clothes throughout the school year or something like that, I can always, school supplies throughout the school year, I can always pull from that envelope as well, which I'll probably do when they need stuff. This is going to get 20. This is gifts. Get in there. Car insurance, I'm pulling out for now. I've paid my car insurance for a whole year, so I don't need that envelope and I don't want to keep flipping through it. Pets medical is getting 20. We're going to build this up. If you guys haven't watched me before, you guys know that we rescued a husky. A husky, and he has a seizure disorder. So he takes medicine monthly. Of course, we do flea and tick and heartworm medicine for all of our animals. So we set aside money for that so that we have it when we need it. The shop, I have my shop closed right now, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to open that back up. I just don't have the time currently to invest in that. So something's got to give. I can either do my shop or I can do YouTube, or I can do YouTube and not my shop because I just don't have that much. I'm busy lady, okay? Car tags I'm putting in here, but we don't need to put anything in there currently. And then let me move this aside. The pool is going to get $10, but I'm going to, that $10 is right here. But instead of putting that 10 in the pool, we're going to put the 10 in Liam's envelope. He tends to ask for dollars at a time anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I fully intended on putting the $1 bills in his envelope earlier. I just forgot because I was talking. So I will put this 10 in here. We currently have a pool, and I know that it's the end of the season, but we are going to be dismantling that pool and getting a new one next year. So the point is that I don't know if you guys had a hard time finding pool supplies this year like I did, but I had a rough time finding school supplies or pool supplies, and they were extremely expensive. So I'm just going to bulk that up for next year. When I get to a certain amount, I will stop putting money in there. Big ticket items is getting 20. And there's always things around here that I would like to improve upon. New TVs, new dressers, new couches. And that's going to be it for this guy. So we're going to move that along to the side. And then the last one is this pink one. And there's only a couple things I'm going to be moving over. I found that it was just way too complicated for me to do like the $25 52-week challenge. I did move all of those challenges that I had started over to my savings account, but we are going to just start pretty slow. I'm going to do home savings and regular savings in my $5 challenge, and then maybe at the beginning of the year I'll come back and revisit these other challenges. I'm going to keep the envelopes just in case. I will keep my dollar bill envelope, and I will keep my snowball envelope out of here. And we're going to be putting it into this guy right here. Okay, so home savings or home projects is going to be sitting in the back. This I use for rollover money. Sometimes I'll put my extra money from the week into this envelope. Just because we bought a house that just needed a lot of remodeling, and it's a chore. Okay, so home savings is gonna get a $20 bill. And again, you guys, I have a savings account that a certain percentage of our paychecks automatically goes into. This is just extra. I want to just continuously be setting back money. So this is the reason why I make it a point to just take money out for savings in my cash envelopes. I do also have regular savings, okay, like in the bank. Regular savings is also going to get a 20. And my home project is usually I just roll money over into that. Why isn't this going in? Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. And then I am going to start putting a little bit of money into my snowball envelope. And the reason why I'm doing that, we don't have any credit card debt or anything like that, but we do have a house payment and we do have a car payment. So I'm going to just put money into this envelope every time I stuff. I might start putting rollover money in there eventually. We will see, but I will be taking, I will wait till this envelope gets to an extra house payment or an extra car payment, and I will make an extra payment that month. That's the reason why this is going in here. We don't have any credit card debt, so it's not like I'm paying off any debt. We are pretty much debt free minus our house and our car. One car we have is paid off. So that is just for dollar bills. And here comes my $5 challenge. And we are going to count all these fives I've been hanging on to for about, these have been in my wallet collecting themselves for about 2 weeks, guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 205. Should I recount that? I think I should. $205. I can't really believe that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105. All right, let me write that down here. Plus 205. All right, pretty good. Like I said, those have been kind of hanging out in my wallet for a while. So, I mean, I just been adding to them. So I'm going to shove that in there. I'm probably going to have to put that in my safety deposit box directly. But there you go. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'm excited to get back into doing what I do best, which is cash stuffing and doing things by hand and by paper. If you guys would like to follow me, I greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button before you go, and we'll see you guys next week with another cash stuffing video. Bye, guys.